Howdy! Today we are talking about resonance, which can be described as the magic ingredient that will really make your voice sparkle. Resonance is vibration of sound. And when we sing, we have lots of different cavities in our chest, our throat, and our head that allow for this vibration or resonance to happen. We can feel this resonance in various places depending on how we are singing. For example, if we're singing low in our range, high in the range, or singing different styles, or manipulating the tone of our voice. When we're singing quite low in our range, for example, you might feel vibration in your chest, which leads to the term chest voice. Or if we're singing higher or with a nasal tone, this could be described as head voice because the vibration is happening in our head. There are lots of cavities or resonators in the head which can be affected by how efficiently we use them. We can also learn to place the resonance, altering or enhancing the sound depending on which location we put it in. If you want a bright, clear tone, then you want to try to place the sound at the front of your face so that you can feel it sort of here, and imagine the sound travelling up and down the front of your head like this. Me. You want to try and keep it forward. If you would prefer a more floaty, breathy, light tone, you can imagine placing or letting the resonance float towards the back of your head. This might feel a bit less engaged, and you can feel the resonance here, but nothing really at the front of your face, like this. Me. You want this to feel quite disengaged, like you're not actively pushing the sound anywhere or putting the sound forward. You can also play with nasal resonance, and that should feel as though the sound is just below your nose, and it can feel a bit like the sound is vibrating on the roof of your mouth as well. So that's right up there. This can help if you're working on twang or bringing a bit more power to some of the sounds, or if you want to sing some country music. We don't want to spend too much time in nasal resonance though, but it's helpful to know where it is. And if you want to sing in your chest voice or feel that chest resonance, you can focus on low, deep, rich, full tones like and you can really feel that resonating or vibrating in your chest. To enhance the overall quality of your resonance, and therefore the sound of your singing, regardless of how you are singing, a really good idea is to open up your face. This means raise your eyebrows, widen your eyes, lift your cheeks and the corners of your mouth, open your mouth wide, lower your jaw. All of these things will open up or widen the space for resonance, giving it more room to vibrate and enriching the quality of the sound. Watch out for tension. This can get in the way of the resonance and it can muffle it or restrict it. So if you feel like your jaw is tense or pushing forward like that, that will reduce the space that the resonance, has to move, to vibrate. So try to drop your jaw, relax your jaw, rather than It creates a dense sort of muffled sound. Watch out for tongue tension as well. Sometimes the tongue can pull backwards in the mouth and that will muffle the sound because you're effectively blocking the resonance. Try to keep your tongue flat and relaxed in your mouth with the tip just resting gently inside your lower front teeth, like this. And that will make sure that there's lots of space in that oral cavity for the resonance to vibrate. It takes a bit of time to get used to this idea of resonance and learning to feel it or learning to manipulate it. And we do have to visualize it sometimes, think forward if you want to bring the sound forward and really engage with that idea. Play around with it. We're going to do some exercises that are going to put the resonance in different places and see if you can feel where that resonance is and see if you can visualize where you want to place it and how that affects your sound. To improve your resonance, you need to listen to your voice, and you need to learn how to manipulate the way that you sing and work on these different areas. But over time, it will get easier, and you will start to hear a much more musical sound coming out of your voice. It will ring out, it will sparkle, and it will all be worth it. Good luck and enjoy! For this first exercise, we're going to hum, and I want you to feel the buzz of the resonance as you're singing through these exercises. So notice if you can feel it around your cheeks or down here. See if you can feel it in the tip of your tongue. Maybe it's making your tongue tingle, or the roof of your mouth. Just notice where that resonance is and try to focus on it and bring it forward. Exercise number 2, we're going to move through notes on an Ng sound. And this is going to really open up the nasal port and encourage that nasal resonance that you can feel underneath or towards the back of your nose. And again, notice where you can feel that resonance. I can feel it on the roof of my mouth, and it makes my nose tingle a little bit as well. Exercise 3, we're going to work through a YaaYaaYaa sound, and I want you to try to keep the tip of your tongue touching the inside of your lower front teeth. Just here. YaaYaaYaa. So you can really feel your tongue moving, but it's not pulling back or rising up to block the sound. And again, just notice where you feel that resonance. Hopefully, it's going to be around here. We're going for a pharyngeal placement in the pharynx, and see what you notice. YaaYaaYaaYaaYaaYaa. Exercise number 4, we're going to work through our vowel shapes, starting with a B consonant. So we're going to sing bay, bee, bye, bo, boo. Really shape the sound and notice where you feel the resonance. Hopefully you can feel it in the oral cavity and in your cheeks, and use the corners of your mouth to really shape each of those sounds. Keep your eyebrows raised and your eyes nice and wide. Bay, 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 bay. Bee, 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 bye, 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 bye. Bow, 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 Exercise number 5, we're going to do major scales on me and moo on a legato note, and I want you to really focus on keeping the sound forward. So imagine that sound traveling up the front of your face as you go up into the higher notes, and imagine it being here. That's what you're working towards, and you should feel it move up past your nose, but it should be a nice, clear, full, engaged sound for both the me and the moo. And make sure to use your lips to shape that sound. Enjoy!